summer skies shining brightly over Southern California and Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the second of two here to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kosuke Oh, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Nicholas Velasquez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
And he takes a called strike 2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Stepping in now, Eric Fuller. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Jimmy Lowe in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 17 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Standing in now, Stan Conley, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Drew is off of first with 2 away. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Jordan Parker, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the first baseline, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Low is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Next for the Dodgers, Dylan Netzel. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Fuller into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Brandon Smith, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, a dozen home runs, and 58 runs batted in. Comes set, and the 0-1. is taken for ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Two-one, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He enters play here at 288, 15 long balls, and 44 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Calvin Sharp. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. Oh, he snares it. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Derek Hills. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second, right to him. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Cooley.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate, Darryl Cooley. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Drilled to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Stepping in now, Lenny Andrews, and he puts it on the ground to second. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Into the box, Julius Collins hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Julius Collins.
Here's the first pitch to him. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Joaquin Marte, and he fouls this one off. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 9 homers, and he's driven in 45. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Mitchell. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. From the stretch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And now the Giants pitcher, Jordan Parker.
The pitcher, Jordan Parker.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Now batting, third base.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Velasquez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Parker on at first, nobody out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
At the plate now, Eric Fuller. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Jimmy Lowe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Kosuke O.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pitch popped up. Velasquez has room in foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher, leading things off.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next, it'll be J.C. Ray. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Netzel, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Drew is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Smith. He singled in his first AB. He's set, and the pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Angel Sanchez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Drew able to track it down for the 3rd out. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Drew. He singled first time up.
The center fielder, Mitch Drew.
The pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next,
opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Standing in now, Stan Conley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Derek Hill.
Striding in is Derek Hills. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants on top 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
The second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Stepping in now, Julius Collins. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. Conley into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. And stepping in, Joaquin Marte. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, here is Darryl Cooley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Cooley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
In now, Lenny Andrews, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down into left center for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
To the plate now, Jordan Parker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Philip Hester is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nicholas Velasquez will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now a flare out toward right center. Sharp backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Fuller.
Next to bat for the Giants, Eric Fuller, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Cooley, the runner at third. Andrews at second. Parker at first. 1 gone. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now to bat, Jimmy Lowe, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. Collins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Giants out in front here, 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chase Mitchell, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Chase Mitchell.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now it's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Nick Olson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Olson.
First pitch on the way. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, J.C. Ray.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Softly hit down the line. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 1. Edward Potter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Edward Potter.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mitch Drew, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Mitch Drew.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Stan Conley.
Now it'll be Stan Conley. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Derek Hill.
So now to the plate, Derek Hills. Here's the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Netzel, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop, Dylan.
Here it comes.
Netzel.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next, it'll be Brandon Smith. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Low is there. 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. And now, Angel Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your
James
attention, please.
Brandon is on to
Now
pitch from the
pitching for the
bullpen now to
Dodgers.
start inning number 7.
Number 30, James Brandon.
Now to the plate, Darryl Cooley. He'll be tasked
off
with
for the
starting
Giants,
things as we begin the
catcher,
7th.
Darryl Cooley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
So here is Lenny Andrews. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Brandon is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this
Now
guy
batting,
makes good
the
pitches
pitcher,
when the game's on the line.
Jordan Parker.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jordan Parker. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 1. Jefferson Zetterberg gets
Now
the call
pitching
from the
for
pen to
San
take the
Francisco.
ball for the home
Number
7th.
60, Jefferson Zetterberg.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Calvin Sharp.
Leading off
As they'll
for
look
the
to spark
Dodgers,
the offense and even
The second
things up.
baseman, Calvin
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Sharp.
comes. The 1-0 home.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Popped him up. Conley in foul ground. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back.
Next, here
left
is
fielder,
Julius Collins.
Collins.
Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Joaquin Marte. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball. He's great.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Liner in there for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now is
Mitchell.
Chase Mitchell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Low will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
Nicholas Velasquez.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Eric Fuller waits on deck. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Eric Fuller will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Standing in now, Jimmy Lowe, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Stan Conley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 1. Dexter Phipps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Dexter Phipps.
Christopher Schwabenland will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And there's ball one. Phipps, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Next up is Dylan Netzel, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Too high, and it's 3-0. Brandon Smith would be next. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now into the box, Brandon Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate, That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Down and away, ball one. Netzel on second. Smith at first, 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Phil Lamb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lamb.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Derek Hills, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Derek Hills.
First pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Darryl Cooley waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Darryl.
So now into the box is Darryl Cooley. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Line drive to center field. Ray is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
So next to bat will be Lenny Andrews. First pitch of the AB now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Runners on first with 1 down. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Your attention,
Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Raul Ruiz.
Now here's the first offering.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted into center field. Ray is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nicholas Velasquez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Dale Wolf takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 22, Dale Wolf.
Digging in will be Calvin Sharp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Ready now is Julius Collins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Popped him up. Velasquez in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Marte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's another mistake right there. That pitch was intended to be on the outside corner, but it ended up in the middle of the plate.
Yeah, he's lucky he's getting this one back, Dan. You miss your spot by 2-3 feet like he did right there. This ball should have been driven even further.
To the plate now, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Parker earns win number 4 on the season. Kosuke O was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dale Wolf records the save, his 21st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.